Hi, Dr. Gay from Integrative Wellness Options, Erie's Holistic Health Clinic at 4906 Richmond Street in Erie and 906 Grove Street in Meadville. Today we're going to talk about hydration. The importance of hydration is vital. It is considered the vital elixir and the elixir of life. We need water in our bodies daily, whether it comes from fruit and vegetable juices and water, sparkling waters included, that are from natural sources and naturally carbonated. We must get hydrated. 60% of our body is water, and 75% of the populace is dehydrated. Now that indicates to all of us that we're dry. We're getting way drier than we should because we're not ingesting enough fluids. Okay, so how can we hydrate? Well, the important thing is, let's first talk about the importance of hydration. And then we'll go into what happens if we aren't hydrated. And then we'll talk about some ways to get hydration through your fruit and vegetable juices, which can be included with your water. Assimilation of nutrients is vital when you're hydrated. And because the water is getting into your system, you're able to assimilate nutrients at the cellular level as well as detoxify at the cellular level. Without that, it's just the opposite. In addition, joint lubrication is vital. Your body is dependent on your joints being lubricated, because if your joints aren't being lubricated, then you have an issue with stiffness. And we all know what stiffness feels like, and we don't like it. So if you get the fluids, your synovial fluid in your joints is hydrated, you're not going to be stiff. In addition, cognition, moods, and being quick with your thoughts, and being able to hold a memory is much improved when we are hydrated. Because again, we're getting that assimilation of minerals at the cellular level, and the brain needs to have fluids, and the brain is not getting enough water via hydration and electrolyte balance. Then guess what? You're not going to be as sharp mentally. In addition to that, let's talk about cells and how important cell function is to organs and glands. They have to be hydrated. And the electrolytes, again, play an important role with the sodium-potassium balance to keep hydration normalized. Now, just the opposite, if you're dehydrated, your skin is going to be dry, your tongue is going to be dry, your joints are going to be dry. Your kidney and gallbladder become dry, and as a consequence of that, you develop stones in both organs. Arthritis is really, if you have arthritis, it'll get much worse if you're not getting enough fluid. And a lot of the reason for arthritis is lack of fluids or wrong diet. But we could go into that in another conversation. We're going to talk about hydration only. Your skin starts to shrink. You get wrinkles. You get lines in your face. The electrolyte imbalance becomes very evident if you get an electrolyte test. Your potassium, your sodium, and your magnesium usually are out of whack. And that can also increase the ability of you to get congestive heart failure, because you got to have that all in balance if you're going to be properly hydrated. Now, how do we hydrate? This is easy. All you need to do is get fluids into your system ASAP. And that doesn't mean you drown your system in fluids, but it means you start to drink throughout the day. Don't go anywhere without your fluids. Whether it be water with lemons, oranges, berries, cukes, celery. Some of your fluids can contain the juices of fruits and vegetables in order to, and even limes, to hydrate, to make the water taste better so you're more interested in drinking. Another great way to drink water is natural mineral water that's naturally carbonated. And if it comes from volcanic areas, you're going to get a extra ability of the body to hydrate because it's got natural minerals in it. So, what are some other signs? The dark urine is a biggie. The dry tongue is a biggie. So you want to make sure that you are getting hydrated, but that you are not getting a situation in your body where you are noticing these signs of dehydration and you aren't doing anything about it. You've got to get hydrated. And their joint and muscle stiffness is another biggie. As we mentioned, the joints get stiff, so do the muscles. So again, hydrate. Half your body weight in ounces of fluids every day. Add tasty vegetable, fruit, and juices to your water. You can also do what you're saying a lot of people do now, where they do the infusions, where they put the vegetable, like a cucumber or some celery in water, chopped up, of course, and let it hydrate and infuse into the water, which again will help hydration. So stay hydrated, stay fit and healthy, and let's have a glass. Bye-bye now.